every soul is individual, independent, and eternal. This is the most important fundamental things. My soul is an individual. I am a unique. I am independent. I don't depend for my welfare, anybody else, for my spiritual welfare. For my spiritual welfare or for my existence, I am independent and eternal. These are the three most important qualities of the soul. Now you have to keep in mind, I'm an individual, independent, and eternal. For my spiritual uplift, I don't depend on anybody. Now, don't take it in the beginning literally. Ultimately, yes. But when you are studying, when you are understanding it, you need a guru. That is absolutely needed also. Without guru, you cannot get like college degree or any study, any type of the thing. Somebody has to teach you, give you the fundamentals, okay? And understand that subject, whatever subjects you want to study it. But you have to understand it. That is the very key thing. Ultimately, you are independent and you got to understand that. There are three types of the soul. So that's a soul's quality. Now there are three types: free or liberated soul, bonded or worldly souls, and Avyavharrashi souls. Okay. Most of the time, people generally use the two qualities, first two. And the third one is they don't talk that much because it's a important thing for us is we are bonded soul right now. We are worldly souls, or we are samsari souls. And we want to achieve free or liberated soul or Siddha qualities of our soul. And hence, these two things are cut. The Avyavharrashi Nigodh souls is giving you Jain concept. How did we come to the world? And they give you another fundamentals in that sense that when one soul attains the liberation, the one soul from Avyavharrashi Nigodh comes into the worldly soul. Now, that is sometimes very difficult to understand. But right now, at the basic level, right now, I'm just saying this is the Jain concept. That Avyavharrashi Nigodh souls has an infinite times infinite number of souls. And they are going to remain there forever. There is no karma philosophy exists in Avyavharrashi Nigodh. Only when their time comes to come to samsar, okay, it occurs only when someone attains the liberation from human life to this one. I'm a little bit jumping, but there is no way I can proceed further and try to give you a little bit concept of Avyavharrashi Nigodh soul. All right. Worldly souls we are, We are not only human beings, animals, birds, even vanaspati, water, air, earth, fire, okay, all one sense living beings, and more, two sense, three sense, four, all these things. And even in vanaspati kai, Nigodh souls, but they are different than Avyavharrashi Nigodh. Avyavharrashi Nigodh means they haven't come to samsar, while all these ekindriya souls, what we see in the world, okay, they already come out of the Avyavharrashi Nigodh and they are in the samsar. Okay. So just I want you to get little bit, introduction to Avyavharrashi Nigodh, and as later on, when we study this worldly soul more, we will discuss more at that time. Okay? So that is the three types of the soul. The free or liberated soul, they are in the moksha and they are there forever. Avyavharrashi Nigodhs are also living there forever. What is the difference between free and liberated soul and Avyavharrashi soul? The karma is not affecting their karma, is not affecting this, there. The only difference is the free or liberated soul or Siddha soul. At every moment, they are aware where they are. They remain in the totally awareness state. They know every moment what is happening to them. Okay, it's a free, liberated soul with complete awareness every moment. What is the awareness? I am Ananta Darshan, Ananta Gnan, Ananta Charitra, and Ananta Porvirya. These are my qualities. That's the awareness. Okay? While Avyavharrashi Nigodh soul, which are the virgin soul, not migrated in samsara, they are almost unaware state. Almost unaware, because still they are soul. So there is some awareness, okay? But if you call it 100% free and liberated soul awareness, Avyavharrashi Nigodh soul is point, no, how many zeros time one? That is the awareness of Avyavharrashi Nigodh soul. While the worldly souls, it varies from the unaware state of the Nigodh souls to close to the liberated soul. And once it becomes liberated soul, it leaves the samsari soul. So any other state in between, they are all exist in worldly souls. In worldly soul, human life, only human life I am talking, they acquire a human body which is such that you can attain complete awareness. There is no other life can attain in their life complete awareness. And that is why human life is the most important one. If you are going to go to liberated or liberations, if you are going to achieve the liberation, you can only achieve in human life. Human life, whether it is a man or a woman, okay, the human life has the potential achieving complete liberated souls. One of the prerequisite is, what is the prerequisite for the human life? Okay, human life is doing meditation. It can observe the observer. You can visualize your soul by soul. I can observe myself. What do you observe? Your mind. My mind is jumping from here to here, and more it happens, farther away from the liberation. Once I observe the observer, you may have heard about Gita's very famous things. Bhagavan Krishna is telling the Arjuna, can you observe yourself? That's the things. Jnata and Drashta. You are not the doer. You are just a knower and observer. Similarly, when person attains the Kevajnana, he becomes knower and observer, and knower and observer constantly observing and living in the present state. Only in the present state. Their thought never goes to past or in future. Most of the time we never live in present. Either we live in the past, we think about all the past, whatever we have done, and what we are planning to do future. Okay, we never live the life, because you can only live in present. You cannot live in past, it is all gone. You cannot live in future, it is yet to come. And what you need to live in present, that's where the life exists. But we are not living in the present, because either we are in the past or we are in future with thinking. The mind thinks that way. Okay, so the spiritual person is always, more person is spiritual is always living in present. And when you live in the present, the mind or vibration does not occur. When you live in the present, you can jump back and forth all the time. It all depends how far spiritually you are progressing. All right. So these are the kind of the things we discuss it to some extent, but I thought it is important things to really repeat this one. All right. The next.